A reading from the Quran, chapter 30, the Byzantines. In the name of God, the Lord of mercy, the giver of mercy. The Byzantines have been defeated in their nearest land. They will reverse their defeat with a victory in a few years' time. God is in command, first and last. On that day, the believers will rejoice at God's help. He helps whoever he pleases. He is the mighty, the merciful. This is God's promise. God never breaks his promise, but most people do not know. They only know the outer surface of this present life and are heedless of the life to come. Have they not thought about their own selves? God did not create the heavens and the earth and everything between them without a serious purpose and an appointed time, yet many people deny that they will meet their Lord. Have they not traveled through the land and seen how their predecessors met their end? They were mightier than them. They cultivated the earth more, built more upon it. Their own messengers came to them with clear signs. God did not wrong them, they wronged themselves. Later, the evildoers met a terrible end for their rejecting and repeatedly mocking of God's revelation. God brings heavy creation into being. In the end, he will reproduce it, and it is to him you will be recalled. On the day the hour arrives, the guilty will despair, and they will have no intercessors among those partners that they ascribe to God. These partners will disown their worship. When the hour arrives on that day, people will be separated. Excuse me. Cheers. When the hour arrives on that day, people will be separated. Those who believe and did good deeds will delight in the garden, while those who disbelieved and denied our messages in the meeting of the hereafter will be brought into torment. So celebrate God's glory in the evening, in the morning. Praise is due to him in the heavens and the earth, in the late afternoon and at midday. He brings the living out of the dead and the dead out of the living. He gives life to earth and death, and you will be brought out the same way. One of his signs is that he created you from dust, and lo and behold, you became human and scattered far and wide. Another of his signs is that he created spouses from among yourselves for you to live with in tranquility. He ordained love and kindness between you. They truly are signs in this for those who reflect. Another of his signs is the creation of the heavens and earth, and the diversity of your languages and colors. There truly are signs for this, for those who know. Among his signs and your sleep, by night and by day, and you're seeking his bounty. There truly are signs in this for those who can hear. Among his signs, too, are that he shows you the light that terrifies and inspires hope, and he sends down water from the sky to restore the earth to life and death. There truly are signs in this for those who have to use their reason. Among his signs, too, is the fact that the heavens and the earth shall stand firm. His command in the end, you will all emerge when he calls you from the earth. Everyone in the heavens and earth belongs to him, and all are obedient. He is the one who originates creation and will do it again. This is even easier for him. He is above all comparison in the heavens and earth. He has the power to decide. He gives you this example. Draw from your own lives. Do you make you slaves full partners with an equal share in what we have given you? Do you fear them as they fear each other? This is how we make our messages clear to those who use their reason, and still the idolaters follow their own desires without any knowledge. Who can guide those that God leaves to stray, who have no one to help them? So, prophet, as a man of pure faith, stand firm and true in your devotion to the religion. This is a natural disposition that God instilled in mankind. There is no altering God's creation, and this is the right religion, though most people do not realize it. Turn to him alone, all of you, and be mindful of him. Keep up the prayer. Do not join those who ascribe partners to God or who divide their religions into sects, with each party rejoicing in their own religion. When something bad happens to people, they cry to their Lord and turn to him for help. But no sooner does he let them taste his blessing that lo and behold, some of them ascribe partners to the Lord, showing no gratitude for what we have given them. Take your pleasure, you'll come to know. Did we send them down any authority? The sanctions, the partners they ascribe to God. When we give people a taste of our blessings, they rejoice, but when something happens to them because of their own actions, they fall into utter despair. Do they not see that God gives abundantly to whoever he will, and sparingly to whoever he will? There truly are signs in this for those who believe. So give their due to their near relative, the needy, the wayfarer. That is best for those whose goal is God's approval. These are the ones who will prosper. Whatever you lend out in usury to gain value through other people's wealth will not increase in God's eyes, but whatever you give in charity in your desire for God's approval will earn you multiple rewards. It is God who created you, who provided for you, who will cause you to die and give you life again. Can any of your partners do any of these things? Glory be to God, and exalted be he above the partners they attribute to him. Corruption has flourished on the land, and see, as a result of the people's actions, he will make them taste the consequences of some of their own actions so that they may turn back. Say, travel to the land and see how those before you met their end. Most of them were idolaters. Prophets, stand firm in your devotion to the upright. Religion, be an irresistible day, before the irresistible day comes from God. On that day mankind will be divided. Those who rejected the truth will bear the burdens of their rejection. Those who did good deeds will have made good provisions for themselves. From his bounty, God will reward those who believe and do good deeds. He does not like those who reject the truth. Another of his signs is that he sends out the winds bearing good news, giving you a taste of grace, making the ships sail his command, enabling you to journey in search of his bounty so that you may be grateful. Before you, Muhammad, we sent messengers, each to their own people, that brought them clear prophets. When we punished evildoers, we made our duty to help believers. It is God who sends out the winds. They stir up the clouds. He spreads them over the skies as he pleases. He makes them break up. As you see the rain falling from them, see how they rejoice when he makes it fall upon whichever of his servants he wishes. Though before it is sent, they may have lost all hope. Look at the imprint of God's mercy, how he restores the earth, life after death. The same God is the one who will return people to the life after death. He has power over all things. They will continue in disbelief. Even if we send a scorching wind, they see their crops turn yellow. You, prophet, cannot make the dead hear, and you cannot make the deaf hear your call when they turn back their look and leave. You cannot lead the blind out of their error. The only ones you can make hear are those who believe in our revelations and devote themselves to us. It is God who creates you weak and gives you strength. Then weakness after strength, together all your gray hair. He creates what he will. He is all-knowing and all-powerful. On the day the hour comes, the guilty will swear they lingered no more an hour. They have been always deluded. But those endowed with knowledge and faith will say, in accordance with God's decree, you actually lingered till the day of resurrection. This is the day of resurrection, yet you did not know. On that day, the evildoers' excuses will be no use to them. They will not be allowed to make amends. In this Quran, we have set every kind of illustration before you people. Yet, if you prophet brought them a miracle, the disbelievers would still say, you prophets deal only in falsehood. In this way, God seals the hearts of those who do not know us. So be patient, for God's promise is true. Do not let those with no firm beliefs discourage you.